Good news is that the Commanders secured the number 2 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The bad news is that Commanders suffered in a thrashing against our arch nemesis, the Dallas Cowturds, 38-10. We have a Cowturd fan right here, Raza, frequent supporter of the channel. We have Naeem on here. We have Abdullah on here. Yeah, tough game, 38-10 at home. This is probably the only time in my life where I was comfortable with the Cowturds winning over us. But it is what it is. Abdullah, what are your quick thoughts on the game today?
Just happy it's finally over. 4 years down the drain, Rivera came in with the second pick, and now he's leaving with the Commanders having the second pick. Just there's just a balance out there. But no, I mean, as much as I don't want to thank Ron Rivera, he came into this organization when it was so toxic. No other person or coach in the NFL wanted this type of job, and obviously he wasn't the best. But dealing with cancer as well, the roster that he took in and the roster that he's leaving with clearly was a clear decline. The offensive line and the linebacker position not filling holes, hiring guys that were in with him in Carolina. Just you factor all those things together, and you can make the case that Jake Gruden was a better coach in Washington outside of the records. Just all these types of moves that he didn't do. But I'm happy the season's over. Second overall pick, 5 picks in the top 100. Cap space, just it's Harris, Johnson, and Mitchell Rails. It's their guys that they're going to bring in. And I just got to have confidence, sit back, see what they hire as coach and GM, and let them do their jobs. But, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much on what Abdul said. Shout out Ron Rivera, man. Changing the culture like he said he would. It didn't translate to W's. But like I told Abdul multiple times, man, over the years, especially this year was the worst year as a Commanders fan for me. I barely watched any games. I'm gonna be honest. I gave up on this team. It was pretty boring to watch. I didn't want to waste my time, and I became impatient with this team. And I told Abdul, man, the Ron Rivera era. Thanks. He changed the culture. Shout out, he beat cancer, but he gotta go, bro. He gotta go.
Raza.
Bro, I think this game, like, Cowboys get what they wanted, number 2 seed. Washington got what they wanted, number 2 pick. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Everyone got what they wanted, We get the Packers, we're gonna be divisional round and done, as always. But shout out
Right.
Ron, shout out Ron Rivera, as name said, changing the culture, 4 years. Came in with a number 2 pick, Chase Young, going with a number 2 pick. I mean, the talent you guys had for 4 years, obviously, he's leaving with, less talent, the draft picks, that didn't pan out. Um, bro, what's the linebacker name y'all drafted over the Michael Parsons draft? What's the linebacker?
Jamin
It was
Davis.
Jamin Davis.
It wasn't
Davis.
over him though. Like, it was after
Not
him.
over him, but yeah. And then, I mean, honestly, y'all have, like, as Abdullah said, top 5 picks in the top 100, 80. I think it's 80 million in cap space.
Mhm.
So it's something to
Yeah.
look forward to. And then Sam
Yeah.
Howell, like, he showed, like, he's solid. Like, he's not bad, but he's I don't think he's a franchise quarterback, but he's not bad. Like, he was okay. And then Terry McLaurin, shout out Terry McLaurin, bro. 4 consecutive years of 1,000 yards. I think that's the first time a Washington wide receiver has done it. So shout out Terry McLaurin, great guy, great player. But yeah, at least Washington has something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I
Um.
mean, I wouldn't say look forward to. I mean, well, I know we're up
Yeah.
there in the second pick, but it doesn't mean Caleb Williams is gonna pan out.
There's
'Cause
some light at
I'll
the
be,
end of the
I'm
tunnel.
gonna be honest, bro. The thing with DC sports is whether it be Wizards or the Commanders, because that's the two teams I watch. I don't care if he's guaranteed to be a Hall of Famer. In my mind, if we draft him, he's gonna be a bust. That's how it goes in my
Yeah.
mind. Because
Yeah.
it just I can't trust any pick. I can't trust any player. They could be good, but I'm sorry, with the history of our sports, our organizations, our management of players, uh, anybody we draft is gonna be a bust in my mind. It's just how it goes.
Yeah. Brandon, we'll get to your comment right after this, but no, I'm the same way. Naeem, I think I forgot. Was it Keith on Twitter that tweeted this out yesterday? But I'm done being excited when we draft the player I want or we pick up the player I want free agency or via trade, I'm done. I was literally, I almost got a noise complaint in my apartment or my dorm room when we drafted Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace. I almost got another noise complaint when we drafted Chase Young. Like, I'm done. I'm done being excited. Caleb Williams, I mean, I think for all the people who are out here, watching our live streams and watching our content, I think by now that I am on the Caleb Williams train. I've been on that for months now. I think he should be the guy that we draft. And if that requires trading up to number 1, which I think it will, I will do that. But that doesn't mean when we draft him, I'm going to be, oh my gosh, yes, let's go. No, until we actually see wins on the field, I'm going to be like, I'll be happy. I'll be like, okay, we made the right move, but I won't be ecstatic, over the moon, nothing like that. I want to say this too. I haven't seen a team. Well, I shouldn't say that. The Cowturds have just been really lucky this year. That Lions ending, I watched it live in 4K. Rigged. I'm sorry. That was absolutely rigged. I watched that on the train. I was literally besides myself, bro. I almost woke up the people next to me, bro, that were sleeping on the train. That's how pissed I was at that game. They are everything wrong with America in a team. I oftentimes say, like, the former president, you guys can guess who is everything wrong with America in a person. But the Cowturds are everything wrong with America in a team. Overrated, inflated value, marketing genius. But when it comes down to it, when's the last time you actually won something? Brandon, I'm not biased. I'm speaking facts.
So this is the typical rundown as a Commanders fan. Once we know the season's over, we root for the Cowboys to lose. We're right on track, baby.
Exactly. I do know how to be objective. I can admit. Well, first of all, in terms of our fan base, Brandon, go watch the early December live stream on Protect Sports Network. Because I was one of the people saying CeeDee Lamb is better than Terry. Got pushed back on that. I was the one who's been saying that Terry was overrated a little bit, not completely. Okay, for all those who are gonna be like, "Oh, Terry's not overrated. He hasn't had the quarterback." Okay, he is a great wide receiver, but CD is clearly better and AJ is better. So I can be, I'm unbiased. But I do want to get to Brandon's point here about John Allen. I mean, 4-13 season, weekly appearance on the Junkies. I watch and listen to those appearances. I mean, it sucks because I've been arguably the biggest John Allen supporter in our fan base. But I don't know, man. I don't know if his future is going to go on for that much longer here in DC. Do you guys have thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'll go for a second. I don't even know what's his value because when he was at his peak, I thought it was a first-round pick, but people are saying not even a third. So I don't know. It's disappointing. I don't know if it's the fact that we lost Chase Young and Montez Sweat, but John Allen, every single week this year, it was him talking. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of the same BS every single year, but there's no production. What's the point of talking about it if you're not going to go out there and produce? Those are the guys in sports I don't understand where it's just all talk and zero production.
I don't know about that, man. He's been producing, and he's been a leader on this team. In my eyes, I completely loved what Jonathan Allen said. There's only so long where you be a leader of this team, probably the leader of this team in the locker room, and you produce on the field, get your Pro Bowls. I think was he All Pro 1 year or something, and borderline All Pro, whatever he was. Bro, at some point, bro, it's gonna turn into frustration. The coaching is poor, the play on the field is poor, and you're just sitting there trying your best. Obviously, you're what I'm saying, like he's not trying to like show up, but come on, like you're one of the best players on this team or the best player on this team, and the people around you they're not performing as they should and not giving enough effort. Like, bro, I'd be mad too. And I completely agreed with everything he said. I'm not mad at anything he said. And just as a fan, I wish he does get traded and hopefully he produces wherever he goes. But yeah, I think his time is probably done now.
But my thing is, Nate, if you're the leader, you have to be the one producing because everyone's looking at you. I'm not saying what John Allen says is like, oh, he shouldn't say that. I'm saying that, hey, if you're going to talk all that, you might as well also produce because this year, bro, it's been really much of a down year. Also, Daron Payne. you're getting paid that much money, and you see other guys in the league that are just producing at such a high level. So I love Jonathan Allen, but if we do trade him, I mean, if the value is there, why not?
But it's hard to perform like if he's like the only guy on the line because Chase Young is gone, Montez Sweat is gone, so all the tension is on Jonathan Allen. And if I was y'all, like I would trade John if I could get like a second or like an early third even, I would trade Jonathan Allen. And this might not be like you guys might not agree with it, but I might also trade Terry McLaurin, bro. Like
Nah, okay, you're wild. You're wild. Hey, yo, how do you kick somebody out? How do you kick somebody out?
I want Terry McLaurin to be on the Kansas City Chiefs, bro.
Okay,
I need that to happen.
This
I
isn't
need
Madden, my brother. It's not Madden, man.
I need
We've
that.
been doing too many Madden rebuilds since at 3 a.m., bro. I think Ross
I
has
know.
got too much in his head right now.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think the ownership front office that we're gonna have, I think they're gonna give. I don't think they're gonna trade Terry, John Allen, or Deron Payne. I think they're gonna give them another year. Think of this as fingers crossed, hopefully, sort of like a CJ Stroud Texan situation, where you get a quarterback, you have a boatload of picks, you have a boatload of cap space. Because my whole thing is like, if you trade away Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, you're just making more holes on this team than what are already there, which is already a lot of holes. So for me, it's like, I think personally, John Allen, I think they're going to give them another year to see if we make any progress next year. If we're back to being 4-13, 5-12, 6-11, then I definitely can see these guys leaving. But there's also the argument, flip side, that people might make. Oh, you should probably trade John Allen now because even though he had a down season, he had 5.5 sacks, which is crazy or not. I think that's a sack and a half less than Chase, who was on the edge. And so his value, might be higher now than what it would be next year if we do end up having a terrible season as well. But personally, I don't know if I want to trade John Allen. I don't know if I want to trade Deron Payne. I don't know if I want to trade Terry McLaurin. I think personally, you need to have some players that are at the very least very good on your team, or else you're just gonna have no players at all, bro. Like I get it. Even if we draft the quarterback, bro, we're asking for a Texans situation with just the quarterback. Like the Texans had good defensive players, bro. They had Derek Stingley. They had who else on the defense? Exactly. They had good players on their offense as well, good offensive linemen as well. Running backs, receivers were pretty solid, although not elite, right? Like they had players around CJ Stroud to allow him to succeed. So I don't know. It's frustrating, but I don't think we're going to trade any of those three players away. But Abdullah, Naeem, do you have thoughts on Terry? Like in his future, he is 28. He's going to be 29 this year, this calendar year. Thoughts on him?
Yeah, Naeem, you can go first.
Oh yeah, about Terry, I definitely don't think we should trade him. I agree with you. I think again, give him one more year, and I'm saying that just because I don't think Terry is gonna be lackluster again. Like he almost had 1,000 yards. I think I'm still in my mind. I'm thinking hopefully we can get a good young receiver with a good young quarterback, build that chemistry, and basically make Terry become a high end number 2. Because if you think about it, the production, obviously the production's not all on him. Obviously, the quarterback should stink on our team, but it's not like I'm seeing Terry get open every play and this and that. I just think he doesn't have the it factor that other receivers do in the top 10, like you see CD, AJ. But yeah, I think you definitely got to get a high end number 2. You got to get a young receiver. Hopefully, he becomes a number 1, and Terry can become a high end number 2. And yeah, just play the next season out with Terry. And if we just stink, get rid of him for his value. I definitely don't think Terry's going to be terrible. He might have another down year. The whole team has another down year. But yeah, if that's how it goes, and we should get rid of him. But right now, getting rid of Terry, that's just stupid, man. If you're going to bring in a quarterback, you got to at least have something in place for him. You got to have Terry in place.
Look at Bryce Young.
Yeah, look at Bryce Young. They thought Adam Thielen was going to be the fix or whatever, and that offensive line, to be granted, is terrible as well. But Adam Thielen is just he's not what he used to be in Minnesota. So Yeah, if we get rid of Terry, it's gonna be what Jahan. Depending on who we bring in, obviously it's gonna be what Jahan and Curtis with Logan Thomas at tight end.
Curtis is
Uh,
a free agent too.
Yeah. I mean, we should never re-signed him anyways, but I mean, like, he's gonna be out the door, obviously. But yeah, if we get rid of Terry, it's just like you said, more holes to fill.
So this was Terry's year 5, right?
Yeah.
So Sam Howell is the 8th quarterback he's played with in 5 years.
No, I think 11.
Yeah, I
11?
think we're past double digits, my
I think
brother.
we're past
Wow.
double digits, bro.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's two quarterbacks per year. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nah, dude, I was literally like the whole game, like I knew we were getting blown out. I was just waiting for Terry to get the ball, and I was wondering, like, bro, time is running out. I want to see it.
Yeah.
And literally, Greg Olsen was like, all right, he's gonna get 1,000, and just quickly, it was just so simple, catch and go. But no, I just think Terry, like, again, it sucks, but if he wanted to leave, he would have left. I think if not this year, then last year, because the situation has just been so atrocious, man. And I think he's just loyal to the core. And his ability to just keep on putting up numbers, even though the quarterback's holding him back, the offensive coordinator is holding him back, and we'll get to Eric Bieniemy in a second.
I wanted to start that one.
Yeah, all those things factor in. I think Terry, like Name said, if it's really bad next year, then yeah, you might as well when the value is like that high.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I agree. I will say, yeah, there has been talks about us. I mean, we have a boatload of cap space, but us signing like a T. Higgins or Mike Evans or like a premier receiver. I would like that, but I would like that. I would not like that at the expense of trading Terry. I don't know. I think we need weapons, man. And the tight end room.
Yeah,
I
was sitting there saying,
I've been saying this since last offseason, bro.
Nadia, I don't know if you would agree with me, but I was trying to tell Abdullah, obviously we could sign multiple players, but this and that. But like if we had an option, obviously, if to get one more wide receiver or a tight end, I'll take a tight end any day. I think a tight end is a quarterback's best friend, especially if you're a young quarterback. Having a really good tight end, I think, is better than getting another wide receiver, in my opinion. But obviously we can get both.
I think context matters though. If the tight end is like, I don't know. If it's like who was the guy from Texas, the tight end? I saw like there's some mock draft.
Dalton Kincaid. Wait, who are you talking? Like college or Texas?
Texas, yeah, college, Longhorns. He was mock drafted to us a couple of times, and he did some good things, although he's held back during the last college football semifinal game. But like, I mean, I would like him in DC, like. But I don't know. It depends. You got to make a comparison. Like if the tight end is slightly not as good as a receiver, then maybe I would agree with you.
But here's another thing, Naughty. Another Ron Rivera jab I'll get to. Why the hell did?
Hold on. Can we be soft?
Is it Jatavian Sanders?
His birthday. Yeah.
It's his birthday. My bad. Yeah. Even though the social media team didn't post about it. Okay. All right. I won't call this on Ron. I'll call it the OC or the coach and whatever. Cole Turner is so young. Why the hell did you not like? I don't understand like this thing about sports. If your team is already losing, why the heck do you not play those young guys? Like bro, it just doesn't make any freaking sense. Cole Turner this year, I thought it was gonna be a good, decent year, and really just hadn't had the opportunity to do anything. So that was really, really frustrating. And then there was some times again. I'll talk about bro, Emmanuel Forbes, bro. Oh my god. But
worst pick in a long time for us.
Like look, Quan Martin had an interception today, was flying out there. Like seeing young guys play, like what do you got to lose, bro? Like and today, the blocked field goal. I forgot the guy that blocked it, but the guy that returned it, Whitaker. Like that guy just signed off the practice squad. Like it's just stuff like that. Let the young guys play. Yeah, Who is it?
59. I'm forgetting that.
I don't even know his name, bro. That's literally like a what's it called? Just a random number. I don't even know who the dude is. So it's just times like that where you just let the young guys play and see what they can do. Yeah, dude. Just again another coaching development. Just not it.
I will say, going back a little bit to the Terry thing, I have to give Terry and a Jonathan Allen and Jerome Payne credit because, like, I get it. The money helped a lot in terms of them staying here. They didn't have to stay here. Like they were, hitting their strides as players. They decided to stay here, stick to the system. Even though we at most won 7-8 games, like that's the thing with me. Like I have to give him some credit for deciding to stick it out here, especially Terry because he didn't have a quarterback and he still decided to stay here. But I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
I want to speak on
What
the
else?
Airbnb thing
Yeah.
again. Dude, honestly, bro, I don't know. My stance on it, bro. I look at think we get rid of Airbnb. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna be honest because I just want a whole new young coaches. I just like a whole coaching staff, just young coaches get rebuild and everything. And I'll be honest, like this season, Airbnb didn't like wow me with anything. Like he was good at times, and the play calling was questionable at times. It was almost like Scott Turner, honestly, maybe a little bit better than Scott Turner. Because I remember Scott Turner used to wow me sometimes, and then obviously sometimes he used to do some crazy things. But
A lot of the time.
yeah, I just don't think Airbnb, man. Like I just want some young coaching staff and stuff. And also when I touch on I know he got a lot of hype in the offseason. Jahan Dotson, that brother is
He dropped
yeah,
a touchdown today. The Sam threw it, hit his hands, and he could have caught it.
I'm sorry, that was a tough catch though. I remember that, but like I mean
First
I'm
round
happy.
pick, man.
Let's be happy he dropped it, bro. We didn't need a score, bro. Forget about scoring. But yeah, maybe he could flourish as a number 3 receiver, but yeah, like that brother is not that good. I'm gonna be honest, man.
But my thing is, Scott Turner, as bad as he was, at least he was trying to get the ball to
Terry, yeah.
Terry and these guys, bro. Like Eric Bieniemy. I mean, today Eric Bieniemy starting off was going crazy with these plays, bro. I don't know. Everyone was saying on Twitter that like, where the hell were these plays earlier in the season? I think he did like what was it? A Philly special. He tried to do with Sam Howell from a 10-yard line. Also the Thomas pitch under center, and then Sam Howell just underthrew it. It was so bad.
Yeah, that was a touchdown. It was a walk-in to Terry.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just like EB, I guess when his back was against the wall, he said, F it, what do we got to lose? But nah, dude, he has definitely failed. I mean, time and again, whatever we want to see something, it just isn't there. And clearly, when he loves running on the inside and it's not working, he just keeps on spamming it. But nah, the EB experiment has failed.
Part of me is worried, though, that he's going to be another name added to that list of coordinators and future coaches that started in DC. We were comfortable with them leaving and then ultimately do really well elsewhere. Because I saw there was like I forgot what it was, but showed him as like a top 10 play caller in the NFL. Like, I mean, there are teams that actually like genuinely want his services, like Atlanta, the Chargers, like different teams around the league. And it's like, I feel like us fans, I'm a little like, part of me, I agree with you guys. I don't think he should stick around, but I'm not going to lie to you and say that, like, I don't think he would thrive elsewhere and like show us that we were wrong. Because I can see that too, because we are Washington.
Yeah.
And it's happened to us multiple times. They keep showing the graphic over and over again. But yeah.
Yeah, dude, that graphic is crazy. Like that list just keeps on getting bigger every single freaking year.
And it might get bigger with EB, bro. I'm telling you.
The thing is, Naughty, like, I don't know. Maybe he will, but I don't know if it's just the talent he has around him or the players. But he just like if you told me that this guy was a 2-time Super Bowl champ, because all the hype he was getting this offseason. Remember our first big live stream was me, you, and Raza. We were going crazy over EB. Just really hasn't panned out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's multiple reasons for that, but I think for EB's offense to definitely like work next year, he's definitely got to bolster the offensive line because you saw like I don't know if it was just Sam, but like some of these plays are like long developing plays, and Sam just didn't have the time or the ability to read through progressions quick enough for this offense. Maybe Caleb Williams can help with that. Obviously, I don't know. I know Caleb Williams is really, really good, but I don't know too much about his game because I don't watch college football. But I don't know his strengths. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if he can read the field quick enough and stuff, then maybe he could thrive under EB. But it's just weird that like I wouldn't mind having EB still there. Maybe he gets elevated to head coach, or maybe he gets still the offensive coordinator. For the offensive coordinator spot, like I would just love a young OC with a young quarterback and a young offense just rebuilding and just having a high power offense like that. But I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping EB. It's not like the biggest worry in my opinion. I mean, he was okay. Maybe he can flourish with a better quarterback.
Before getting to like, I want to get to coaches next in terms of who we can hire, but I do want to ask because I know Raza is on right now. How far you think your Cowturds are gonna get in the playoffs, bro?
Bro, as always, bro, you know what I'm saying? Second round, bro. Divisional round, bro. But we play the Eagles second round, so we did beat the Eagles, and
Bro got the
AJ Brown
script,
Eagles
might
are atrocious.
Bro got the script,
Eagles
bro.
are-
Like
AJ Brown might be hurt. Bro, the
the way
Bucks
the
are not
Eagles
beating the
playing,
Eagles.
they're not guaranteed to get
Oh
through,
my
bro.
gosh.
The way
The
the
Bucks
Eagles,
are not
Giants?
beating the Eagles. The Bucks are not beating the Eagles, though.
you never know,
You
bro.
never
The way
know.
the Eagles,
You
the
never
Eagles
know.
are
that to- I would
all-time
You
love
never
low.
know.
I would love that to happen, but I doubt it. But like I said divisional round, but if we get really lucky, I mean we're not winning the Super Bowl. Let's make that
No.
clear. We're
49ers,
not getting to the
Ravens,
Super Bowl.
Dolphins.
The ceiling is a championship game. That's the ceiling, absolute ceiling. If everything goes perfect, that's the ceiling. Because
Yeah.
like I don't think we have we have talent, but it's not like we have a lot of holes. We can't like we can't stop the run. Like all right, so the two things that really piss me off is penalties and time management. That goes down on coaching, bro. Mike McCarthy, bro, like
Mhm.
he's good. We've had 3 years with 12 straight wins. But I don't think Mike McCarthy's a guy for us.
Yeah, like you said, the
Okay, I
AFC
like
Championship
that.
game. I do think you guys will make it to the AFC Championship game, but I think you'll lose to the Niners.
No, we
I
can't
think
make the AFC
Niners are
championship game, bro. There's no way
I
we
don't
make
I
the
don't think
AFC
they will,
championship game.
bro.
I
I
don't
don't think
think
they
so
will.
Is it just like
There's
depending on
gonna
the
be
matchup?
something or something.
You guys just is it like the teams are gonna play, or you guys just don't think they're gonna do it?
No,
Just
because you
because
said AFC championship game, it's NFC championship game.
Oh,
But that's a joke, bro.
But
That's a joke.
no, even then, I don't, bro. It's gonna be there's gonna be something, bro. There's gonna
Yeah,
be something
I feel it.
that like it's like, but I
They better
like that.
they better put Tony Pollard as center, bro. Like they put with Zeke.
No, just best believe though, when the Cowboys lose, we go on the live stream.
I'm not showing up. Just so y'all know, I'm not showing up.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
I don't know,
You
dude.
show up for losses.
Nah, I
No.
don't show up, bro.
For the Cowboys, like, I don't know, dude. Like Jordan Love, he's young. I mean, we've seen like history with Green Bay just going to Dallas and beating them. So we'll see. And
I will.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I will say, what's making me nervous up like before the NFC Championship is that they'll be at home, and the Cowboys have been unstoppable. Cowturds, my bad, have been unstoppable at home this year. So it's like,
I think we have 14 straight wins at home or something like that.
Yeah,
And
as
the
much as
average
it,
we win by is like
although you
20.
guys should have lost to the Lions, but yeah.
as much
Also,
as it, I was gonna say as much as it's Green Bay, like the talent's not there on the roster. I'm gonna be honest, man.
but they scare me, bro. A little bit. We're the Cowboys, bro. We lose to anybody. All right. That being said, bro, the only team that there's absolutely no way that we can beat is San Fran. Everyone else, like, we should be favorite. You know, Eagles, we should be
You
favorite.
should not be
Lions,
fair against the Lions, bro. I'm sorry.
we should be. We should be.
No, you
we,
shouldn't.
we got more
No, you
talent.
shouldn't.
And
No,
if I'm being
what?
honest,
No,
We got
bro.
more talent than Lions.
Dude,
Lions
I
are
was telling Abdullah, I still don't think I trust Jared Goff. I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly.
I
bro.
don't either. I don't trust Dak in the playoffs either.
But Dak is better than Jared Goff.
Okay, but the Lions, in my opinion, as a roster, are better than the Cowboys.
and dude, if we're being honest,
Uh,
the Rams with their like experience and those
Yeah.
guys that they have, I don't see why not they.
The
can
Rams
beat
are my
That-
dark
see,
horse.
that's-
Yeah,
That I was
That's-
about to say.
that's my
Smart
dark horse.
Abdullah, smart name like that. That's a great underdog team that people are not talking about. No,
I'm glad the
Yeah.
Seahawks are not in, bro. They scare me too with their wide receivers, bro. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, you know what I'm saying? B Wags, you know what I'm saying? Old boy B Wags. He be scaring me a little bit. Bro, they almost beat us.
Geno Smith is cool, but let's be honest, bro. Like,
He is cooked.
He was going off against us, bro.
He's not gonna be cooking like that, bro. Let's be honest, man. He's cool, but
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Cowturds at home, bro. That's I'm not gonna lie, it's making me nervous.
Yo, can we talk about the other team in the NFC East?
Oh,
Yeah.
fly Eagles, fly. Cry Eagles,
Cry,
cry.
man.
Cry Eagles cry.
It's actually
Yeah,
insane, bro. Like the fall off. And the one thing I don't understand about Philly fans, they're literally 11-5, and they think the world is the sky is falling, bro. Like we've been so bad for so long, and then these guys are like, "Oh, fire this guy, fire this guy." Now, granted, Nick Sirianni, I don't think he does anything. I really don't think so. When he was a play caller, he was not a good play caller, and he handed off to Shane Steichen, and everyone everyone, even himself, Jonathan Gannon was the scapegoat for last year, and now you change the defensive coordinator, bring in a new OC, and you're talking when you're not being great teams, and then you're losing to inferior teams. You put all that together, there's a reason why a lot of people don't like the Italian man.
He's talk only, bro. He just
Hey,
barks.
Raza,
He's
I
a
know
dog
you had
only barks. He
that.
doesn't bite, bro.
Raza, you had that Jalen Hurts prop. You want to say it?
Oh, yeah,
bro?
go ahead.
I said he's before the season started. I said Lamar Jackson's better than him. I said Jalen Hurts is a system quarterback. So Jalen Hurts is a system quarterback. So I mean, hey, I said that.
You call him the
and,
AJ Brown merchant.
They gave him 45 million
Yep.
plus, right?
Yeah, I think he got like 5 years, 250 or something.
And also, this is another reason why I love Terry McLaurin. AJ Brown is a diva. When he's not getting the ball, it's not good. You can clearly see, like, in the game, he's just shaking his head or he's not talking to the players in the locker room. Just another reason why I love Terry. But proceed.
But he's obviously.
But
way
AJ
better
Brown
than
is more talented, bro.
Okay, I agree.
I'd rather have the talent. I'm sorry, bro.
I'll still take AJ, especially at receiver, bro. It's okay.
Out of these 4 years that taught me, bro, this culture smoker. I mean, obviously, like the owners was like crazy, but like on the field, bro, I don't care how much of a DVR you're producing, baby. I want you all that
The only
field.
thing, but the only thing I'll care is if it's off the field. Like,
Yeah,
that.
that's when I care.
I don't mind
Yeah,
on
but
the
if
field.
it's-
Like if you're sitting there, you want the ball, and you're producing when you want the ball. Hey, man, take it, bro. Take it.
Look at me, bro.
I'm taking off the field issues too, bro. I'm taking Antonio Brown, bro. I'm taking Antonio Brown, bro.
You guys literally take all the guys that were like arrested.
Michael Parsons had off the field issues when he got drafted. I mean, granted, like ever since he's been drafted, he's been no issue at all.
Shout out to Deshaun Watson.
This brother here.
Yeah, but we could talk about coaches because and really just entire front office coaching changes we want to see and stuff. Obviously, Ron is gone. GM Martin Mayhew, I stand by it.
Yeah,
Worst general manager, even with Vinny Serrato's craziness when we were kids and stuff. Martin Mayhew is the worst talent evaluator, talent selector that we've had in my years of being able to like understand what is going on with this franchise.
Get that Mo Dog out of here, bro. Get that Mo Dog out.
Terrible. I didn't like the hire from the beginning, and I didn't like the hire throughout this journey, and I don't like it now. But I think I want to share with you guys something about the coach. So it's a really good take. Originally, I was very comfortable with just taking a defensive coach like a Mike McDonald, especially because, bro, it seems like everywhere he's gone, it's been success, whether it be at Michigan or in Baltimore. But I forgot who mentioned this. I was just listening to a podcast about the Commanders, and they were talking about how, okay, but if you have a defensive-minded head coach, you're going to have, obviously, you have to have a good offensive coordinator, especially if you have a young quarterback. But if the offensive coordinator does well, you're going to have to recycle or like cycle in new offensive coordinators every single time because these offensive coordinators will be hired for head coaching positions in the NFL. And honestly, I think that's a very, very good argument and something that's driven me away from a defensive-minded head coach. I don't know if you guys have thoughts on that. We can start with Naeem this time.
No, I agree. I've always wanted an offensive-minded coach, but I never even thought about that. That's such a great point. Like, if you have even if you have a great defensive-minded head coach, offense is more valuable than defense in this day and age. And yeah, if you, like you said, if you have a great offensive quarterback, he's gonna get cycled. So yeah. With that being said, bro, I'm at the get Eric B out now, man. That just made that just put a whole new outlook on my take, man. I didn't even think about that.
I will say the pushback to that tape is look at Houston. Like they have D'Amico Ryans and they have Bobby Slowick. But then like you counter that by saying Bobby's gonna be gone. Like he's not this
maybe
offseason.
hurt CJ's development.
Yeah. So it's tough, bro. It's really tough. Because I really like Mike McDonald, bro. Really like he just screams head coach, bro. Like not just like in terms of how well he's done, but also just his leadership ability. But I don't know.
Yeah, no, I want an offensive guy, bro. I'm tired of these defensive coordinators. And the last time I hired a big defensive-minded coach, big Ron Rivera. But I mean, obviously, like
last time we hired a big offensive coach, Jay Gruden.
I know, 2 different things. But
Bro, Jay Gruden wasn't anything, bro.
And today's day, NFL age, it's all about the young offensive gurus, bro. Excluding Brandon Staley. All these other guys, you got to be young and you got to know what you got to be doing. No more old school dinosaur philosophy, bro. This ain't 2010s anymore. This ain't the 2000s. The NFL has changed. Bring in Ben Johnson. Bring in any other young offensive guy. Even if you want to bring back Bobby Schloss, whatever you want to do. McDonald, I wouldn't hate, but I would prefer offensive minded.
Bro, who's the Lions offensive coach? Offensive coordinator?
Ben Johnson.
Yeah, I want him. Or bro, low key, all right. It's just 1 year, bro. Eric Bieniemy, bro. Like, give him a chance, bro. Like, give him some time, bro. Give him
I'm
some
tired of
weapons,
giving him
bro.
a chance, bro. He hasn't proven
Bro,
nothing,
he
man.
did not have nobody, bro. Look at his receivers. Look at his tight. He does not have a tight end. Look at his
I get
quarterback,
that, but
bro.
this is what I've learned in soccer as well, because you know what I'm saying, I watch a lot of soccer nowadays. I get the players. You don't have to have great players to imprint an identity on your team. You don't have just show me something consistently that it doesn't matter which players you have. You have a philosophy that you can just plug and play with any players, and it's something repeatable, and it could lead to something. Like I don't know if you guys watch soccer. That's a big thing that's happening in Manchester United. They don't have the best players, but even the manager can't. He doesn't have an imprint. He doesn't have an idea placed on the field where the players can repeat. So just like in football, I just want something where you have it. You have a philosophy, you have a way of playing, and it's on the field, and it shows some consistency in production. With Eric Bieniemy, man, like when every time Sam Howell drops back, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if he's gonna launch it deep, if he's gonna get sacked. I don't know what route Terry's running. I don't know where he's gonna be on the field. Like it's just a lot of confusion with Eric Bieniemy's offense. I'm gonna be honest, and I just don't like his philosophy at all.
Yeah, no, going off that play design, bro. There are so many times you see
Yeah.
in games where players are literally so close to each other when the
Yeah.
play is happening, or somehow roll to the left while like everyone's going left. Like it's oh boy.
And it's like it's like adjusting as well, bro. Like, bro, Sam Howell is sitting there, dropping back 8 steps and whatever, holding the ball for a really long time. I get it, obviously it's on Sam Howell too, but like, bro, like the 8-step dropbacks, can we get a change on that, bro? We don't have the offensive line to work with that, man. Like I need a quick height, 1 second pass. I need a quick offense because Sam is gonna get killed every time, and he even adjusts with that, bro. So it's like, I don't know. I just don't like Eric at all, man. Like the adjustment isn't there either. Yeah.
Also, I think we would have to have him for another year to get that 3rd round pick with that new rule. So it doesn't even matter if we go somewhere else.
I want your guys' opinion on this, bro. What if the greatest coach of all time becomes available?
No, don't.
Yeah,
but get
I
Bill
would be,
Belichick.
I would be okay with it. I would be okay with it.
Bro,
That's the thing. I've been saying this.
Bill Belichick as himself, I don't hate him. I again, as of right now in his career, it doesn't wow me. But Bill's good. But like again, I just want to rebuild, get young pieces in, man. Bill's
young offensive minded guys, Naughty.
No, as a
defense would be like top 5, top 10.
We as a franchise, we as a franchise, it's a fan base, don't have any room to say, oh, that coach we're not good with, that coach we're not good with, just like, even though he's the greatest of all time. Like, we as a franchise have no room to say, like we're good. Okay, I will consider Bill Belichick. He is the greatest coach of all time. I don't care the season that he had in New England. He won 10. People forget he went 10-7 with Mac Jones as a starting quarterback. 2 years ago in a playoff win or playoff bid? Like, he is one of the greatest coaches of all time, and I think he would work wonders here. But I would have preferred him. But
the one thing with Bill is, does he call plays? I'm not too sure. Does he call plays on defense or offense? I don't watch
on defense. I think
on defense, yeah.
On defense,
yeah.
If he calls plays on defense, and then obviously you get maybe a defensive coordinator to help him out, and they both end up calling plays, then I actually wouldn't mind. But as long as he stays away from the offense. But then it goes back to that your point, where if we do get a good offensive coordinator, he's just gonna get shipped away after the first season. And then if we draft Caleb Williams, you're kind of hurting his development, because let's say the offense does click, he's gonna be out of there. You got to bring in a new offensive coordinator. So I think just having like stability in the offense, because obviously quarterback is the main position. Having stability in the quarterback and the offensive coordinator, I think that's just the most important thing in my mind.
Yep. No more washed players nor washed coaches, please, coming into
He's not
Washington.
I don't think
He's not washed, bro.
He's not washed.
He
Don't do
didn't
that.
have
Don't do
anybody.
that.
Who's
Don't do that.
who's
Don't
the
do that.
coaches
He's
this
not
year, bro?
washed. He's
But
not
my
washed.
thing is, bro, we've seen the peak. If anything, he should have retired. He's not like when it comes to Bill Belichick as the GM, bro. It's bad. It really is
I didn't
bad.
say
Andy,
GM. I said
wait,
just the
should Andy retire? Should Andy Reid retire?
No, because
He's
Andy Reid wins. That's my thing. Andy Reid
Oh,
wins.
you know why? Because he has Patrick Mahomes as quarterback.
And who
You know
developed
why?
Patrick Mahomes?
Because he has players around him as quarterback.
And he had Alex Smith. He had Travis Kelce. He had Tyreek Hill. He had all these guys.
Bro, you
who
look
the
at any of
defense
these
is
great
this
coaches, they have great quarterbacks. A great coach is only as good as your quarterback. If you have a bum quarterback, no coach is going to produce. I'm sorry. It's just how it is.
Except for Mike Tomlin. Except for Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin is exception. That man, that's what someone I really like. I liked him for years.
Yeah,
I
I
love
Virginia
Mike
too.
Tomlin.
From Virginia too.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin is just a different level with that. But there's obviously tactical coaches and there's man management coaches who just get the best out of the players, but aren't good with like play calling and this and that. But Bill, like obviously he had Brady. I mean, like you got Brady, bro. Like you're just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of him, bro. You have Brady, you're gonna cook. And obviously Bill Belichick is gonna get the shine as well because he's the head coach. So you look at any of these great head coaches, you need a good quarterback to be up there. So,
but bro, even then, like people keep saying, they keep mentioning this season as like, oh, see, Belichick is nothing without Brady. Bro, he won 10 games. I think it was either the year after Brady left or 2 years after.
Yeah, I
Brady
remember
left.
that.
Mac Jones.
Yeah. With Mac Jones, bro. Mac Jones is a Pro Bowl quarterback. People forget that because of Bill Belichick. Like we can't.
I think they had a really good defense that year as well. And after that, they just. I mean, bro, you look at the roster. They just roster
even this year,
bro.
I'm pretty sure the defense. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not like bottom 5.
It's definitely like top 10 to 15, bro.
Yeah.
I think that year with the Patriots, they had a top defense that really helped Mac Jones out. But now, like you got mid on both sides. It's just not gonna help out.
But they always either had a mid or a great defense, bro. There's like no below, and that's despite whoever's in the defense, bro. It could be 35-year-old players. It doesn't matter. Bill Belichick knows how to coach defense.
But. Yeah, I think it'll just take a power trip if he comes to Washington. Bring in Ben Johnson. Bill Belichick. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to the Chargers.
Yeah. Bill isn't like high on my list, but like if some obviously we're not guaranteed to get these guys like Ben Johnson, Bobby Slowick. If they end up going somewhere else, then
they're number 12, by the way, on defense.
That's crazy.
That's good, bro. Like it's almost top 10.
Abdullah, to not even consider it is crazy.
Wash, guys. I'm telling you,
especially that defense playing in that division. Obviously, the Jets, we can exclude that. But going against the offense for the Bills and the offense, come on, man. That's 4 games every year.
Abdullah, use wash to describe Ron Rivera. That's a washed coach.
Yeah.
Belichick is not washed.
Coach of the year hype, bro. What do you want? AP coach of the year hype, bro. We don't care about that, man. He went off a hard work and leadership culture. Like, bro, there's no play calling or anything, bro. He's just there to talk.
Wait, no, Dave, tell them about that Steelers yelling in the locker room. That thing you said you told me. Remember?
Oh my god, dude! I remember this was a big thing when it happened. I remember when we signed Ron Rivera. This clip always replayed in my mind. I remember it was this Panthers versus Steelers game, and they were getting whooped at halftime against the Steelers. He went into the locker room, he ripped the team. He was like, y'all better play good, this and that. He yelled at everybody. They came out and they were cooking. I was like, hey, bro, hey, this guy know how to lead. And I was just thinking, you know, like you gotta look at some positives. That's when he first signed, so I was looking at some positives. But yeah, bro, I haven't heard those stories in Washington. He looks like he says 2 words on the sideline every day. Yeah, he just yeah.
Okay, it's Sunday. It's his birthday.
Tomorrow
he's gonna leave.
When I wake up.
Leave. No. He's gonna leave, or he's gonna get fired. Well, leave. He's gonna get fired, but
he's gonna part ways. Bro. He's gonna part ways.
Yeah, part ways. Crazy. But what? Like, I mean, it would be nice for each of us to share one positive thing from the Rivera tenure.
Give me 30 minutes, bro. All right.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna start off before anybody takes mine. Congratulations for being cancer, bro. Let's clap it up. 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 Let's clap it up.
That's
That's
something,
crazy.
bro. I'm sorry. That is something.
That's achievement for
That's
real. It's not a lot, but that's a very good achievement right
Bro,
there.
I mean an actual positive thing, bro.
He did it
Hey,
well coached, bro.
he got y'all to the playoffs one time, bro. He got y'all to the playoffs one time.
There you
That's
go.
a positive.
Bro, also, okay, now we're talking about the good cap of Ron, everything. Bro, the wins that we've had, the Monday Night Football win against the Eagles when they were undefeated, beating the undefeated Steelers. What else?
Did we do that with Jay Gruden? Nope.
No, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. Sweeping the
Yeah.
Cowboys his first year. I mean, going in Thanksgiving and Antonio Gibson's 3 touch, like all of that. What else am I missing? I mean, Taylor Heineke, that was fun. That like that high of Taylor is something, making that magic happen.
Y'all played the Bucks really close, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were close to the Chiefs that year when they lost
Yeah.
to them in the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
What else is there? Am I missing out on? Riverboat Ron? That name was pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, outside of that, I think there's no other games that I can really think of.
Okay.
Oh, we
I
beat the
was gonna
Steelers
go-
undefeated. Steelers
Yeah.
undefeated streak. I mean, they were over.
No, Alex
that year
Smith thing.
anyways,
I
but-
mean, yeah, he had to endure that.
I think we're underestimating the fact, that we like obviously the playoffs is a Mickey Mouse playoff like run, but like being able to make the playoffs at the height of COVID, right? Like when everybody was just depressed and like everything going on in
Yeah.
the world. I don't know. That was kind of a joyful thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing is just he was able to bring respectability off the field. Like
Yeah.
just organization. I'm talking organization, not
Mhm.
anything with regards to on-field product, but like people actually thought, like in the media especially, they thought of the Commanders differently. Like
Mhm.
just with him being like face, right? So I have to give him some credit for how like he was able to manage us off the field.
Yeah.
Despite everything, like personal stuff that he had, like everything going on with Dan Snyder and stuff. So I can come up with that as like a positive thing from this thing.
Yeah, like I said earlier, there's like tacticians and there's like man management coaches. The people who get the best out of their players. Ron Rivera is elite at man management. Like there's not a lot of better than Ron Rivera at man management and getting the best out of your players and leading a team. And especially with Dan Snyder at the helm, obviously, you know, like I mean, I'm a call right now. You know, I love predicting things. Dan Snyder will be on that Epstein list, and it's just gonna make it's just gonna make Ron Rivera's tenure look
Allegedly.
allegedly. I might have had inside sources. You never know, but Ron Rivera, you know, like just dealing with that, and then obviously dealing with the Alex Smith injury as well. He's definitely elite at that part.
Also,
but
bro, the name change. Like how
the
many
name
times?
change as well,
Like, come
yeah.
on, dude.
And then another positive, y'all got the second overall pick. That's a positive.
That's
Cowboys
not gonna
fan,
be-
bro. It's
Backhanded
account,
bro.
bro.
The number of backhanded
That's a positive, bro.
positive things that this man is
Y'all
saying.
can
I was
get a
telling
franchise
Abdullah, bro,
player.
I can't wait till the Cowboys are trash. Like
that's not gonna
top
happen.
3 overall
Sorry.
pick
Yeah,
trash,
it's
but
really-
like
Yeah.
these dudes were trash for 1 year and then came back and fucking started cooking again, man. Like,
That's the one thing, bro. They've been able to draft good players, bro. We can't do squat, bro.
yeah,
We can't do squat. We
I was
rely on top 5 picks.
dude. Like, I still don't believe if Michael Parsons was there at our pick, we are not picking Michael Parsons. This is because he had the off the
Yeah, I
field
don't think
issues.
so either.
We would have not picked him, bro.
There
So
were 10 teams that skipped on him, bro. because
yeah,
of that.
That's the only reason we picked him, because he had off the field issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what we do, bro. That's
You're
what
right.
we do. That's what we
hey,
do.
bro.
You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be a really.
Oh, I have another
I'm not gonna
positive,
use the
bro.
word exciting.
Y'all
Bro.
didn't go for A-Rod or Russell Wilson last year.
No, they didn't want to come to us.
No, but Russell
Yeah,
Wilson needed to. Russell Wilson.
Different.
All right,
Come on,
that's
bro.
good though. That's good though. That's good.
At
Though.
that point in their career, do they really want to come to the Commanders where they're rebuilding, bro? Like, come on,
But
man.
Russell Wilson
We
would have
could have
been
got
bad,
Matt
bro.
Stafford. I don't forget that. Like we should have traded another first round pick or something like that. There were rumors that we didn't get away as much as
Yeah,
we
respectfully, Matt Stafford isn't changing anything in Washington, bro.
could've. I'm sorry, bro. He would have. He would have.
Not in
Like,
Washington. Not in Washington.
last couple of years? Are you kidding?
He would have
bro,
improved a
the-
little
the
bit, but it
weapon-
wouldn't have
he
been a
would've
major
improved it,
change.
but yeah.
He would have improved a little bit, but it would have been a
Yeah.
major change.
We would have won 10 games, bro. I'm sorry. We would have
Mm.
last year. We would have won 10 games.
Oh yeah, low key, since we won 8 games last year, we could have won 2 more as a quarterback.
Yeah, but 10 games
Yeah,
is like it's
yeah.
definitely an improvement, but like with this division, like, especially with the Cowboys and Eagles,
10
where would
games,
10
no
games
problem.
take us?
All right, and can we also admit that the best quarterback that Ron had was Taylor Heineke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make
That's
sure.
pathetic. That's so.
That's on him. That's on him too, though.
Yeah, that is.
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, I don't know if you're trying to defend him or something.
No,
or you
I'm just going back to my
pointing out.
Taylor Heineke fan support. You know.
Oh yeah, now Taylor Heineke's goated, bro. He's goated.
Did he get benched today for Desmond Ritter?
Hey, he did his time, bro. He brought us.
He did his thing, man. He did his thing.
Now that's exciting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like looking back on it.
Come on, bro. Like
that was
think
exciting.
about
Taylor
it.
was
This guy
excited.
has
I love
the
Taylor. I love
COVID
Taylor.
story coming in. The team was
Yeah.
rallying around him. Ron, you know, like he just
Yeah.
believed in him.
Look,
and-
it was exciting, but it was more frustrating than exciting.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
we
obviously.
gotta admit that too.
Obviously.
But yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't use the word exciting, but it's gonna be a very interesting offseason. There's gonna be a lot of changes, front office, coach, as soon as tomorrow, Black Monday potentially. But yeah, man, we got you covered. DMV Sports Zone. We're
Hella
gonna
content. It's gonna be a lot because
lot
coaches,
of content.
GMs, draft picks,
Mhm.
who knows, free
Mhm.
agency, who knows what's gonna happen.
Hashtag Caleb to DC. Hashtag Caleb to DC. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting offseason. We appreciate all of your guys' support through this 4-13 season. I want to give space for like last words from everyone on the season and just reflecting on it, and yeah, just being the sportsman as well. But we can start with Abdullah.
I want to first say I thank you guys, Nati, Naeem, Raza, and all my other friends that just hop on and just talk about sports. Because without them, it would be hard just talking about by myself and just looking at a camera and talking about this pathetic team. But this was the worst year, I think, record-wise, when it comes to making content for this team. So the only direction is up from here.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I mean,
I don't know. Don't
I don't
say
know,
that,
but
man. It's not the only direction.
Bro, we
That's
didn't
not-
go
that's
win
not
this.
the only
We didn't go
direction.
win this. We
I'm
didn't go
having-
0-17.
I'm having faith that these new guys, new ownership, will bring in the right guys that Dan Snyder couldn't do for the past 21 years. So yeah, I'm just happy for a fresh new start.
Yeah, I just want to thank the Commanders and the fact that they realized I finally realized that I shouldn't be wasting my time watching this team. My dad's been telling me for years, like, what are you doing for 3 hours on a Sunday watching this? He always told me, like, he'll leave out during the game. He'll be like, oh, they're winning. Okay, watch them lose at the end. He'll come back. I'm depressed. He'll look at my face like, what I tell you. I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm happy they finally opened my eyes to that. And yeah, it's pretty much
21
it,
years in, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Or how old
Well,
are
I
you?
mean, I wasn't
21?
watching them at 1 year old, one year old, bro. Like
All right, bro. 12 years in.
12 years in about, yeah. But yeah, I do want to say though, I remember we did a season. I know it's not related to the Commanders, but it's a season. NFL season's over basically for a lot of teams. I remember we did a NFL season prediction video. Abdullah, I don't know if you remember my take, but I said the Panthers were going to be my sleeper team.
Wow.
They slept. Hey, they slept and never woke up, man. They slept and never woke up, bro.
Oh, God.
You know, I like to admit when I'm wrong, so it's pretty funny take.
It's okay. Abdullah predicted victory
Maybe
last night.
Nachi will learn a thing or two. Nachi will learn a thing or two from you.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Steph Curry,
crazy.
2022.
No, that's Steph Curry take
No.
is still hard.
Oh
That
my!
take is
Why,
hard.
Abdullah?
That take is hard.
Naeem, he always does this at the end of streams because he knows, bro. Like he's trying to make me avoid giving a rant, bro. But F Steph Curry, bro, one of the most overrated superstars of all time. But yeah.
Yeah,
Raza,
who's
you wanna
who's more overrated, bro? Steph Curry or Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers, probably. I can admit that.
Because Name loves Aaron Rodgers.
What's up with y'all Aaron Rodgers, bro? Come on, he's silky, bro. Like,
No, I
come
love
on.
Aaron Rodgers as a talent. I love Aaron Rodgers, but I can admit that.
You told me he's not top 5 all time. Aaron
Nah,
Rodgers?
Maybe
top
6,
7, top 8, yeah, something like that.
Top
Maybe
8 is
10,
crazy,
11,
bro.
12,
I would say
13.
6, 7 top.
I
That's
think
cap.
he's
7.
5th. I think.
Well, are we
he's
ranking him
on
all
5th.
time or ranking him on the Epstein list?
That's
Ooh.
Bro, he's not gonna be on. He's not
again,
gonna be on-
allegedly, bro.
Don't
We're
worry
not trying to
about
get
that, bro.
sued. What is
If
it?
Aaron Rodgers though,
Hey.
the Epstein list, bro, he deserves. You know what I mean? It's for a good reason. Don't worry.
That's crazy. Brady, Mahomes.
Wild.
Not in order. Brady, Mahomes, John Elway, Joe Montana,
Peyton
Manning. That's 5.
I'm taking Aaron Rodgers over Elway. I'm sorry.
Thank you,
You're
Nachi.
actually
Get those.
crazy.
Hey,
You're
we don't
actually
talk about get those 90s out of here, man. 80s,
Oh
90s.
my
I mean, except for
gosh,
Joe Cool, he's cool. But
Oh my
you know what I mean,
gosh,
he did
bro.
it first, you know what I'm saying? But get those 90s
This-
out of here, man.
This generation is a lost generation.
How about Roger Staubach, bro? So no.
Bro, shut up,
Bro,
bro.
you're only a couple years older than me. Don't worry, bro.
Bro, you literally act like you're 7 years younger than me, bro, with your takes. Like, you never even considered MJ being the GOAT, I feel like, in your lifetime, bro. MJ
me?
is the GOAT, bro.
Me?
No, Abdullah. Talking about Abdullah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
He always says,
obviously,
I act like I'm 5 years older. You act like you're 7 years
at
younger.
what
bro.
point, yeah, I mean, watching, but like, come on, bro. The way LeBron's been like throughout these years,
Bro,
like,
I've been a LeBron fan longer than any of you guys plus your friends, bro. I'm telling you, you don't understand. Since I was, bro, before like the Redskins, like I'm telling you, like 6 years old, bro. 06. 06, I was bumping LeBron, bro. 25 points against the Pistons. What, fourth quarter? I watched that, bro. Like,
I watched that live.
OG
Yeah.
fan, bro. OG fan. But I can admit,
Bro who's guarding
MJ
him.
right now,
Bro who's
slightly
guarding him.
Bro,
But,
bet the over on LeBron that night.
Oh god.
if he wins another championship, LeBron is the GOAT, in my opinion.
We
Oh,
getting
you still
back
don't
to
have
my
LeBron
that.
as a
opinion.
GOAT?
no, he's a
Oh,
Cavs
wow.
fan.
Oh,
like,
my God.
it doesn't add
That's
up,
That's
bro.
crazy. I
What
was
do
a
you mean
bit.
doesn't
I
add
was
up?
I was the MJ over LeBron guy for a long time, except for a couple years ago. LeBron won me
Yeah,
over.
we made him
but-
switch though. We made him switch though. Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, don't worry. You don't make me do anything, Raza. Don't worry.
Nah, we made you switch. Me and Abdullah made you switch, bro.
I can be objective. What I'm trying to share with you guys is I can be objective. But listen, Raza, you want to give your take on the
Yeah, I wanted to
season?
say thank you to Washington, bro. Like they give me so much entertainment, bro. Like as a Cowboys fan, bro, they like provide so much entertainment in my life, bro. So much drama, you know. Whether it's like losing, whether it's the ownership, whether it's the coaching, it's like so much stuff, bro. With Washington, bro, it's just funny at times, bro. I can't lie.
I agree.
It's fun, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, join me, bro. Join me on the soccer train, bro. Hey, we're top of the league right now. For my soccer fans out there,
One of my friends
I
told
went
me Washington D.C. The D.C. stands for Dallas Cowboys because that's how many fans come to the games and stuff and just keep trolling.
Dallas owns us, bro.
That's the oldest joke in the book, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
Listen. 4-13. Yeah, the worst year making content in terms of how well this team has done. But I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all you guys' support for sticking with us. Abdullah, Naeem, Raza, Noah, Evan. Like, I appreciate all the work you guys put into the channel, despite this team just being trashed. This organization does not deserve us one bit. Also, Abdullah, you can clip this if you want. This organization does not deserve us at all. We finished 4-13. We haven't won 11 games in 30 years. Pathetic. Us as a fan base, if you're under 25, there's been no other fan base that's had it worse in the last 25 years, 24 years than us. But we stick by this team. We're the most loyal people in the world. I stand by that fact because we have no reason to be fans of this team at all. But we're on to 2024. We have a hopefully very interesting offseason with hopefully a lot of changes, whether it be in the front office, head coach, quarterback, hashtag Caleb to DC. But yeah, man, I just hope, bro. I hope this team brings us some joy because watching this team play, it just takes the life out of you, bro. It really does. But we have friends that watch these games with us that support this team.
I'm telling you, bro, it makes it so much more easier when you know you're not the only fan in the world that supports us.
That's facts. That's
So I
facts. But we appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for all the support throughout this year. Really, the last 3.5 years now. In April, we'll be celebrating our 4-year anniversary on the channel. But yeah, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the DAB Sports Zone channel, where we like to post fire content like this as much as possible. Also, go follow our Twitter page at DAB Sports Zone, Instagram page, all lowercase DAB Sports Zone, TikTok page at DAB Sports Zone. And yeah, we just try to post as much content as possible. Just try to grind. You know, we're students as well. So yeah, we just try to give it our all. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great night. Great second week of the 2024 year. And as always,